Hey there everyone, I'm MyTyme, this is NHL SuperCard, and today it's going to be a very quick episode just with an update. First of all, the event has ended and I finished with 155 points into Patrick Elias, and that was mainly because it started to get difficult and I kind of realised then along I was doing +5 matches instead. I probably could have got him finished. I had no chance of getting anywhere through Scott Stevens, but I decided to focus my interest in WWE SuperCard and get a reward that I knew I definitely could get. So I kind of gave up on the event on the Sunday and kind of haven't really played much of the game since as a result. So the plan now is to go through. I'm going to try and grind a few just quick games, get some cards, feed up some things that I need to do. Got another pro in the wings to finish up with the who is it? That's it. Zach. I've got to finish him, finish proing him up, make him ready for my next season, etc., etc. And that's going to be basically what I'm doing now. They have released this new pack, support pack here, 800 credits to get one random support card from rare to epic rarity. Now, I'd almost be tempted to get this pack, except for if I got 2 or 3 rare supports, I'd be gutted. Yeah, my supports aren't great at the moment, but the fact you can only go up to epic as well, I don't think it's quite worth the 800 credits, to be honest with you. I think you're better off keeping those credits and putting it towards a pack and trying to get an actual, should we say, superstar rather than a support. Now, if it guaranteed you, say, an epic support, maybe for 800 credits, I'd be like, yeah, you know what, hey, 1 or 2 decent supports could really go a long way for kind of credit wise. I'd tell you to do it. But the fact that you could get lumbered with a couple of rare ones which you can have no use to you, yes, the same thing can happen with packs opening to try and get a decent, say, I don't know, skater, and then you end up with a rare when you're doing your winter classic packets and you get an ultra rare when you're hoping for really a legendary or a star. Yeah, same thing can happen, but at least with those kind of cards, I suppose you might get a bit of use out of them. I can't see getting too much use out of those rare supports. So that's that done. With the actual quarterfinals going on at the moment, it's all gone pretty well. I think I used a boost. Let me check. No, I didn't, did I? Did I? No, I didn't. I think I forgot. Oh no. Hey, what's going on here? What is going on here? System manager. Okay, we've still got 3 more games left. Okay, so not so bad. So we've got 3 games until we have to come in and start manually charging. But we are in a semi-final. So worst case scenario, we get at least another legendary single. If I can get to this finals, that'd be great. I said epic support or double legendary is pretty much all I'm hoping for. I do think I've got a chance of winning, because if we look here, it depends who goes through. Let's just look at Silent B, for example. A couple of legendary pros, epic pro. So yeah, there's not too much between us. Definitely somebody I can beat. I would probably need to work on finishing a couple of the guys in the team. I could have actually just gone to the season to show you that. I've still got, let's go to the season and show you. I've still got to finish filling out Stamkos, which will help. And also I have recently just done a little bit more to JJ to make him pretty much, well, he is capable now of beating all epics. And any epic pro he will now comfortably beat. He's not quite in the region yet that he could potentially beat some legendary pros. As you can see here, if you compare him to Dougie Hamilton, fully leveled out, he can still beat Hamilton in focus as it currently stands. But obviously, going to need a little bit more training before he'd be able to maybe, if maybe beat a legendary pro depending on the stat. So I'll try and get those 2 done as well over the course of the next couple of hours, playing some games, and hopefully we'll be coming back for another video very soon, showing you another pick from the final, maybe a decent board pool. That will be really good as well. And yeah, so not too much going on at the moment. I'm potentially, I'm saying potentially here, going to actually go for the next card in the next Rivals Clash when that comes in the NHL, because hopefully, if it's going to be this week, that will mean that there's not too much going on in the other games that are going to be too time intensive. So I'll put a bit more time into grinding in NHL, and this could be the first actual Star Event Pro that I could potentially get. So I'm not gonna hold myself to it at the moment, but with the way the schedules are lining up and the fact that I will have a couple of days with some free time, I'll be working 2 of the 4 days, but the other 2 should be able to maneuver a few hours here and there, and especially if I sit playing on my phone as opposed to on BlueStacks, we're going to see if we can actually give ourselves a chance of getting that pro. So with that said, I'll keep this short. I'll be back with the conclusion of this final, as well as probably sometime tomorrow an update of what the actual event is, what the rewards are, etc., and what my overall plans are going to be for the next event. So I've been MyTyme. Thank you very much as ever for following me, guys. Just so you know as well, at the time of speaking, there's 465 of you subscribers, so thank you to each and every one of you. But that does mean I need 35 more, and then it'll be time to do that giveaway. So just a reminder for those of you who are going to be interested in entering that, the idea is to do around a 6,500 credit giveaway, so you can potentially get 2 packs, and you need to be able to make your purchase on either iTunes or Google Play. Okay, so if anyone else has any other methods, whether it's using your own, say, debit or credit cards or family cards or anything like that, or you've got some other vouchers or other methods of depositing when you do wish to make your purchases, just so you know, the only 2 methods that I'm going to be able to do are going to be via iTunes and Google Play. So please make sure before you enter, in case you are lucky enough to win, that is okay for you. So thank you, guys, and I will see you all very soon. Okay, so I'm back with a collection of those season rewards. Before we collect them, let's see what I would like to get. I would like to get a pro goalie. That's basically the sum of it at the moment. So we're looking to get a Corey Schneider, a Tukarask, I got a couple more. Where are you guys? Here you go. Ryan Miller. I think I have one more. So I have one more. Okay, maybe I don't. Any of those 3 guys anyway for the time being. That's what we're looking for. We really want to get that pro goalie because it's making things difficult at the moment in Star Tier without it. Now I have the single in which I can technically fully level out, and it will replace my current epic goalie, which will help. But just to show you very quickly, my current quick game, I'm running like this. I struggle because the goalie match is kind of a loss, especially if it's the first game called the second game when I come up against the other opponent's stronger cards. So I really need to improve that position ASAP. Now, we got all the way through to the final where we lost. Lucky kind of to get through, because if you look at these games, I'm just on the auto here, and as it starts to wind towards the end, I'm not energizing, but I still get the win. And in the final, I haven't energized the whole way through, so I got a win here somehow. Not too sure how I won this game, but I did, and you can see my opponent Exodus here using the boost and everything every time. I forgot about it, didn't come back to the final, so yeah, could have really done with winning it. Should have been a comfortable victory, but once I got to the semis, I kind of gave up on it. So yeah, bit stupid on my behalf. Probably could have done with an extra legendary card, but let's just click claim rewards anyway. Get that pro goalie. No, it's a Sidney Crosby. Another centre. Yeah, not really much use for me, unfortunately. Good good card in terms of 3-round stats, over 350 in all focus, stick handling and playmaking, which is pretty decent. Good card to balance in all 3 of those, but unfortunately not that goalie that I was looking for. And Pep Talk, well, good boost, plus 14 to all stats in team. Really, really good for something like season, and even better for Road to the Cup. So let's change this out. So swap 11 skating and team to 14 to all team stats. So good one there. What we will also do is we will swap swap you two like this, and then I will improve you as the season gets underway. So join that into the next season. That's going to be it for the moment. I'll be back shortly with the next event when those rewards are out. They should come up later on today, so whether it be up again tonight or tomorrow morning, or when the update comes out with the next event, I'll bring them to you and we'll see what we will be going for. But until then, I'll play a few more games, get myself a few people, should we say, trained up, and hopefully I'll be able to put out a team that can win a few more games in quick game and get my way to getting some decent pools to show you guys. Well, I've been MyTyme. Thank you for watching, guys, and I'm going to sign out here, and I will say thank you and see you all very soon.